It's not streaming right on Instagram, so I'm doing it on Facebook. Let's go.
What's up, guys? Josh just said it, but I'm up here to talk about mental health. And the reason I want to talk about mental health is I'm sure everybody here knows what's happened. And I've lost a really close friend to me. And before I get into the scripture, I wanted to tell y'all, if Braden could put it up here for me. Everybody clap for Braden though first, because he does a lot behind the scenes, and everybody kind of ignores it. But seriously, he does do a lot. The first one. No, like my name. Okay. This is my phone number. I want everybody to save it or take a picture of it because everybody deserves to have somebody to talk to. And if you feel like you have absolutely nobody to talk to, I want you to know that I'm here and I'm ready to talk to you. If you want to text me, I'm 100% okay with that. If you want to call me. But if you call me past 11 o'clock, you're going to have to call me back to back because I got my phone on like sleep mode. But I'll wake up and I'll answer it because, and I know, and I don't know about girls, but for guys, it's hard to talk about mental health because it's kind of a sensitive topic because guys think when they open up to somebody, they think they're weak or vulnerable. But I want you to know that it's so much better to talk about it rather than have it bottled up. And I want you, if you have nobody to talk to, come to me about it. But today I wanted to explain 4 different types of mental health problems, which you guys might be dealing with all of them, but I know everybody in this room is dealing with at least one of these. We have fear, depression, anxiety, and perfectionism. And basically I have 4 verses here that I would like to talk about just a little bit, and they each relate to every single one of those. So the first one we're talking about is to help with fear. And this comes from, I'm going to try to pronounce it, Deuteronomy 31:8. And it says, where did Braden go? I have it on my phone, but I want to be up here too so you guys can read it and have it looked at. All right. He will never leave you nor forsake you. Do not be afraid. Do not be discouraged. A lot of teenagers these days are really, they're feeling fear. And it's easy to, because there's a lot going on, and especially with us, with how phones are and social media technology, there's so much going on. There's so much to be worried about. But if you ever get like that, you always can seek God, because He does not want you to be afraid, because He will never leave you, ever. And yeah, that's basically fear. This is not too long. I'm not talking too much, so if I'm going kind of quick, I'm sorry. But the next one I have is depression. And a verse I have about that is Psalms 34:17, which is the righteous cry out, and the Lord hears them. He delivers them from all their troubles. We're all human, and it's perfectly normal for humans to feel emotion. And one of those emotions is sadness or depression. But if you're feeling that, speak it to the Lord. Or speak it to your friends as well, but speak it to the Lord, because He hears. You might not think He does, but He does, and He hears it. And He will help you through it, and He always will. It might not be the way you think He's going to, but He knows the way. And another thing we're talking about here is anxiety, and a verse I have with that is John 14:27, which says, "Peace is what I leave you with you. It is my own peace that I give you. I do not give it as the world does. Do not be worried and upset. Do not be afraid." And think of what to say. I'm sorry, guys. But, I mean, I'm sorry.
You're fine.
I mean, as teenagers, we're all dealing with anxiety and worries, but we shouldn't be, because we should know in the back of our mind, if we stay on the righteous path, we will be where we need to be. And once you have that in your mind and you're going through something, you're struggling with it, you can always sit down and just talk to God, talk to Jesus about it, and He's going to help you. And another one, which I think, in my opinion, this is the biggest one for me, and maybe for some of y'all too, perfectionism. I want to see a show of hands here. How many people have like seen something on social media or like anything like that, and been like, you know, I want to be like that. Whether it's like how they dress, the way they look. You know, I don't know how girls are, but guys, you know, the guys be seeing like the gym videos, you know, and be like, oh yeah, I gotta be like that. It's a common thing. We all want to be perfect.
Yep.
Everybody does. But as Psalms 18:32 says, it is God who arms me with strength and makes my way perfect. God's way of perfect for you is probably much different than the idea that you've thought of yourself. So if you're sitting there in your room saying, oh man, why do I dress like this? Why do I talk like this? Why do I look like this? You shouldn't have to worry about that, because God made you the way He wants to. He made you perfect in His way. And anytime you're dealing with that, you should always think about that. But yeah, it wasn't long, but that's pretty much all I wanted to say, because I feel like, and like Josh said, it's not really talked about enough, mental health, and I feel like it really should be, because nobody should deserve to go through something alone, and nobody deserves to have any of this happen to you. So and then I said at the start, but please, if you don't want to do it for you, do it for me. Please tell me if you are dealing with anything, because I don't want anybody to have to go through this ever again, because it's hard and it's difficult. I want y'all to know that I'm here for you, if nobody else is, and God is there with you as well. So you can go to Him too, and if you want to talk to somebody, talk to me, or talk to a friend that you love, family, boyfriend, girlfriend, but you have somebody. Don't think you don't. That's all I had to say. Thank you for listening.